boy. Okay, right, so we're just going to talk through how we set up the loose schooling. There are different ways you can do it, different ways you can set the jumps up, and like have some other extra things if you've got a horse that hasn't particularly done it, or you've got only a couple of people. We had 3 people yesterday, so we had quite a few people. So we've basically done it with 3 jumps, so like a triple, 1 stride apart. You could have just 1 jump, you could have 2 jumps, you could have them spaced further apart. Because we were doing 2 fairly experienced ponies yesterday, Jack hadn't particularly loose schooled, I don't think, but he has jumped quite a lot. We did 3 jumps, so we've got an upright, 2 uprights and then a spread, and we've set them at 8 strides, 8 of my steps apart. If you had a smaller pony, I'd maybe make them a little bit smaller, like 6 or 7 steps. And as I said, we start with them as poles on the ground and then work our way up. We've then got 2 poles, I think the wind's blown them over, but 2 wings either side with a couple of poles just to keep them funneling around the corners. And then we just had a few bits down here that kind of stops them from coming out. Now if you had one that was likely to run out, or you only have 1 person or 2 people, you can try and block this whole bit out with, you could put other jumps along here so it's a complete funnel, so once they're in they can't get back out. I have done that with some who are more likely to come out, but I knew the 2 that yesterday were not likely to come out, and like I say, because we had 3 people, you can have someone here making sure they don't. So yeah, so that's how I do it, and then you just set it right up to the end of the fence so that they can't get round the wing. Jack's all ready for some loose schooling, aren't you, Jack? We're not sure whether Jack's ever done it before, so this will be interesting. Loose, Lucy. He's a bit confused. Now he wants to go out, apparently. Good boy. So first of all, we're just going to warm him up. So we've brought him in here and we just let them have a little trot round. We put all the jumps down just to poles on the ground, just let them have a warm up. We try and get them to go in both directions in trot and then in canter. Jack's actually being very good and is very calm. Normally a lot of them just come in and then just start belting round at full speed straight away. I think Jack definitely has done this before because he's being very good just trotting around the outside. So we'll just let him have a trot on this rein, and then in a minute we'll change rein and get him to trot the other rein. Oh, he's changing rein himself. He's a pro, isn't he, Lucy? So now we're letting him have a canter round and canter over the poles. Let them figure out where their feet are going. They might get the wrong striding like that, but it doesn't matter. Good boy. Go on. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Go on. Oh, he looks quite nice there, doesn't he? Look at that trot. Good boy, Jack. Oh, look. Now we just put the middle part of the middle part up, just in a little upright to get them warmed up, and we'll just do that a couple times. Good boy. up is Max, who we have loose school before. Come on, Max. So we're just going to do the same thing again, have a trot on each rein over the poles, have a canter each rein. Max is just taking it easy today. Oh no, there you go. Woo! And Max is off. Steady. This is what I mean. Most of them just go like this as soon as they get in.